Hello everyone and welcome. In today's lesson we'll see how can we describe things people do for you or for us. We will see have and get something done. How can we use these two words? And collective nouns plus advanced prefixes. Let's start with have and get something done. We use have or get with a noun and the past participle to talk about something someone else does for you or to you. Get is less formal than have. So if you want to use have in formal situation, you can use get for informal situation. Did you get your computer updated? Did you get your computer updated? Did somebody update your computer for you? Yes, the company has the computers updated regularly. Yes, somebody regularly updates them for the company. You see, get is a little bit informal. You can use this with colleagues, maybe friends more, family, in informal situation in general. But have, when you're talking about work, most of the time we use have. Let's see more examples here with have and get something done. You should get your connection checked. You should get your connection checked. Use the structure with should to give advice. Okay? So before get, you use should here, which means I think you should arrange for someone to check your connection. Will you get the oven fixed soon? Will you get the oven fixed soon? Will somebody fix the oven for you soon? They haven't had the locks changed yet. They haven't had the locks changed yet. They haven't arranged for somebody to change the locks for them. The store has its produce checked daily. The store has its produce checked daily, which means somebody checks the store's produce each day. Now, how to form have or get something done. You change the form of have or get to use different tenses in the simple and continuous forms. We start with the subject as usual, the company, plus have or get, has, is having, or had. So, we alter these verbs to change tenses. It depends on your tense, okay? The computer هنا with objects, okay? The actions happens to the object. يتم عليه الفعل, this object. And then the past participle, updated. Let's mark the sentences that describe the pictures. Number 1, the example here. Jane is repairing her car. Jane is getting her car repaired. No, here Jane is she is doing the action, so Jane is repairing her car. Number 1, Ahmed has been fixing his oven. Ahmed is getting his oven fixed. The correct one is the second one because he's not doing the action by himself. Ahmed is getting his oven fixed. Number 2, Sally having her nails painted. Sally's painting her own nails. The correct one is the first one. Sally's having her nails painted. Number 3, Natasha got her photograph taken. Natasha took a photograph. The first one is correct. Natasha got her photograph taken. Number 4, Gavin is getting his hair cut. Gavin is cutting his hair. The correct one is number 2. Gavin is cutting his hair. He is doing the action by himself. Number 5, Joe did the ironing at home. Joe had the ironing done at the mall. The first one is correct. Joe did the ironing at home. Number 6. Annie is delivering some flowers. Annie had some flowers delivered. Number 2 is correct. Annie had some flowers delivered. And the last one, number 7. They're having their house painted. Or they're painting their own house. The correct one is the first one. They're having their house painted. Let's match now the beginnings of the tenses to the correct endings. We're getting our furniture replaced at the moment. We're getting our furniture replaced at the moment. Number 1. I'm taking the car to the garage to get it fixed. I'm taking the car to the garage to get it fixed. Number 2. You should go to the salon and have your hair cut. You should go to the salon and have your hair cut. Number 3. I don't want to cook. Should we get a pizza delivered? I don't want to cook. Should we get a pizza delivered? Number 4. They've just had their staff trained to deal with malware. They've just had their staff trained to deal with malware. Number 5. I'm going to have my computer checked for malware. It's so slow. I'm going to have my computer checked for malware. It's so slow. Number 6. I took my daughter to the dentist to get her teeth checked. I took my daughter to the dentist to get her teeth checked. Number 7. They bought a dog and had a deluxe kennel built for him. They bought a dog and had a deluxe kennel built for him. Now let's rewrite the sentences correcting the errors. When are we going to get repaired the TV? When are we going to get the TV repaired? Number 1. Remember, today we're having the bedroom carpets fitted. Remember, today we're having the bedroom carpets fitted. Today we're having the bedroom carpets fitted. Number 2. Your coat is really filthy. It should get you dry cleaned. Your coat is really filthy. You should get it dry cleaned. You should get it dry cleaned. Number 3. My eyes hurt when I read. I should have them tested soon. My eyes hurt when I read. I should have them tested soon. I should have them tested soon. Number 4. My friend has his wallet stolen when he was in Barcelona. My friend had his wallet stolen when he was in Barcelona. Had his wallet stolen. Number 5. I get to have my birth certificate translated into Spanish for my application. I have to get my birth certificate translated into Spanish for my application. I have to get my birth certificate translated into Spanish for my application. Now let's speak out and use have or get. Is that Maria over there in the salon? Yes, she's getting her hair cut. She's getting her hair cut. Number 1, does Jacob clean the house himself? No. He gets it cleaned by someone else, or he has it cleaned by someone else. Number 2, why is Aniki putting on makeup? The photographer's here. She's getting her picture taken, or she's having her picture taken. Number 3, is your oven still broken? Yes, but I'm getting it fixed on Monday, or I'm having it fixed on Monday. Number 4, why is all your furniture covered? The painter's coming. We are getting the house painted, or we are having the house painted. Number 5, are you going to make dinner tonight? No. I'm getting a pizza delivered, or I'm having a pizza delivered. Number 6, do you go to the dentist regularly? Yes. I get my teeth checked twice a year, or I have my teeth checked twice a year. Number 7, do you go to the store for your newspaper? No. We get it delivered to the house, or we have it delivered to the house. Collective nouns have a singular form, but refer to a number of people or objects as a group. In US English, they generally take a singular verb. In UK English, they can often be used with either singular or plural verbs. Let's see the examples here. The team is getting a new manager next year. The team, here we used is after the team. So if the subject describes a singular body, then the verb form must be singular. The team are feeling excited about the news. The team are feeling excited about the news. So and here we're talking about each individual members of the team is feeling excited. All right? So if the subject describes a collection of individuals, then the verb form can be plural in UK English. Let's do this exercise. We'll fill in the gaps using the collective nouns in the panel. We have family, team, orchestra, government, department, and audience. Some of my wife's family are coming to visit. Number 1, the legal in my office is the largest in the company. The legal department in my office is the largest in the company. Number 2, members of the are rehearsing in different rooms in the building. Members of the orchestra are rehearsing in different rooms in the building. Number 3, the is having an emergency meeting in New York. The government is having an emergency meeting in New York. Number 4, the soccer is arriving later this evening. The soccer team is arriving later this evening. Number 5, the entire was delighted by the guest performer last night. The entire audience was delighted by the guest performer last night. Now let's see together some advanced prefixes. We will match the beginning of the sentence here to the correct endings and actually to their meaning. Ante and pre, as in anteroom and preschool, means before. Number 1, super as in superhero and supernatural means beyond. Beyond. Number 2. Anti as in antisocial and antibiotics means against. Against. And number 3. Pro as in proactive and proceed means for. For. Number 4. Neo as in neoclassical and neoliberal means new. New. And number 5. Post as in postmodern and post-war means after. After. Let's have another exercise about these advanced prefixes. Fill in the gaps using the prefixes in the panel. We have post, pre, anti, neo, super, anti, pro. To find a career in your field, you need to be very proactive. Number 1, many children go to preschool before they are 5 years old. Many children go to preschool before they are 5 years old. Number 2, my husband is 40 years old, but he still loves superhero comics and films. Superhero comics and films. Number 3, a lot of the architecture here is neoclassical and looks Roman. Neoclassical and looks Roman. Number 4, I think that dropping little in public is extremely antisocial. Antisocial. Number 5, before the ceremony began, we told to wait in a small anteroom. Anteroom. Number 5, before the ceremony began, we were told to wait in a anteroom. Anteroom. Number 6, many 20th century art movements have been called postmodern. Postmodern. That's it for today. Thank you so much for your attention and see you soon. Goodbye.